Russia responding to another humiliating loss in Ukraine in what appears to be the heaviest and deadliest wave of missile and rocket attacks since the opening week of the war. Newsmax foreign correspondent Alex Salvi is live in Rome with the latest. Good morning, Alex.
Katrina, good morning. We should get some more answers from Russia as President Vladimir Putin is chairing a Security Council meeting later today. In fact, it'll kick off in a couple of minutes. The first since a massive explosion, as you were saying, rocked a bridge linking Crimea to Russia. Now, Putin does regularly gather with this group on a near weekly basis, but there's a heightened focus on these talks given the recent events. And although some transportation is resumed on that bridge, it delivered a crucial blow to main logistical lines for Russia while sending a message to the Kremlin that all targets are within reach of Ukraine's army. Now, the Russian leader on Sunday calling the blast on the Kerch Bridge a terrorist attack carried out by Ukrainian special forces. There's no doubt it was a terrorist attack directed at the destruction of critically important civilian infrastructure of the Russian Federation. And the authors, perpetrators, and those who ordered it are the special services of Ukraine. Now, Putin reiterating those words this morning, saying that if attacks like that continue, he will continue to escalate with missile strikes. But it is worth noting that Ukraine is not claiming responsibility for the attack. But this morning, we are seeing a major response from Russia with missile strikes hitting cities all across Ukraine, many involving soft targets. Now, going into this meeting, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov saying that a nuclear response is not on the table. Western leaders were fearing that Putin would view that attack on the bridge as an attack on Russian soil, therefore triggering his so-called nuclear doctrine. The meeting today will not be public, but the actions following that gathering should give us a better idea of how Russia plans to respond to this latest setback. Katrina?
Yeah, Alex, any concepts of what types of changes that we might see coming out of this meeting?
Well, just a couple of minutes ago, the leader of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, said that his forces would be combining a joint task force with Russian forces. We don't know if that means that they'll be entering into Ukraine. We could assume that Russian forces will only increase their presence coming from the north, from Belarus. Another option here is changing this from a special operation, as Putin calls it, to a counterterrorism operation. This would give Putin the justification to use more force, perhaps using that mobilization just recently to send more forces into Ukraine under the justification to his people that this was a terrorist attack. So we could see something like that play, but we will have to wait, most likely from the actions coming out of this meeting instead of any major announcements.